Coming up here. All right, Joe Batista from Lino's with us as per usual on a Thursday.
Hi, everybody.
And we're making pesto with arugula, which we learned last week is a spicier green, isn't it?
Right, yeah. They use in salads, very common in Italy and Mediterranean. But after I went home, I you know me, I like to eat fresh. I like to eat what's available, readily available. And I thought, as I was contemplating my arugula, I love everything about arugula. I even like saying arugula.
It makes a lovely corsage as well.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second.
Oh,
but,
okay.
So I started looking up things about arugula and its history and you know, when it came to the United States in about 1980, although I was eating it as a kid in the 60s.
Okay. Trendsetter you.
Yeah, and it actually when it came to the United States, it was kind of an elitist or, you know, a snobbish green to be eating. You know, it was overpriced and blah blah blah. and in fact, our president got in trouble in Iowa for mentioning, you know, have you seen the price of arugula lately? You know, and the Iowa farmers didn't take like that too. But I also found out that it's part of the cruciferous family of plants, which it was named cruciferous in the Middle Ages because of this flower here. It has 4 petals and kind of like the shape of a cross. Can you get a close-up of that?
Oh, see, okay.
Pretty little flower.
Yeah, and so this is part of the arugula plant here, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. And so I, you know, in my research started thinking, what else can I do with arugula?
Smells great, by the way.
It really does smell good. So I came across a pesto recipe, and it's exactly the same as a basil pesto would be, only use walnuts and arugula.
You can get the ingredients at the lower part of your screen here. They were up there a little bit. And
they suggested mixing it with pasta, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to put it on some chicken. I had some chicken left over. I've got plenty of tomatoes in the garden.
Fresh, going back to that fresh again.
Yeah, and you know, I'm tired. At the end of the day, I want to do something quick, easy, and satisfying, okay? And these flavors are robust, and they're beautiful, and they're fresh. I mean, you talked about the smell of that. And so I just made a pesto of this arugula with the walnuts, with the olive oil, with the cheese, and just
put it all together in a food processor.
And then I had some chicken left over from the night before. I put that in the oven for, I don't know, I think it was maybe 15 minutes at 250. Just barely warmed it. I mixed it all together. I even put a little bit on my tomatoes, and it came out spectacular.
We'll find out. That's your opinion. I'll give you mine.